Hello everyone and welcome to some spiral triangle tips and tricks. So first I'll get started by showing you how to center your triangle. I'll draw a line segment with the pen tool and I'll create a circle and I'll select both, go to the horizontal align center and the vertical align center, so the line segments center in the circle. From there I'll select the line and the circle. I'll copy and paste those using Command C and then Command F. And then I'll use my shortcut for rotation. So I'll just rotate it 120 degrees. And then I'm going to select the end points or the anchor points of two of the line segments. Go to Command J to join them. And then select the new path that we've created along with our circle. And once both of those are selected, then we can copy and paste those. So we'll just Command C, Command F, and then Command D to repeat the last transform. So once that's done, we've got a triangle. Now what I'll go and do is remove those line segments from our triangle by selecting all of the endpoints. Go over to the cut button at the top, and then from there we can remove the line segments, get those out of the way. So I remove the line segments and then I'll select the endpoints of our triangle and join them together. So we'll hit Command J to join each endpoint. So make sure you select all of them. And here I kind of missed it. So there we go. Now that we have our triangle, it's perfectly centered in our circular boundary. So you can see when we just select the triangle, it has this kind of box around it that's not centered with the triangle. So we definitely want to make sure that the circle is our boundary for these rotations. So next we're going to go over to Window, go down to Actions, and we're going to create some actions that will help expedite this process. So go over to the new icon. You can name it Rotate and Scale if you'd like. And then from there, the first thing we want to do is hit the record button and make sure that we copy and paste our triangle. From there, we set up our rotation. So rotate it at 3.75, hit OK. And then next we'll do our scale, which will be at 89%. And we're done. That's the action. So then from there, we'll hit the stop recording, and then you can copy and paste another triangle and then start pressing the play button. And from there, you can see in seconds, it does all of those actions that took quite a long time for me to repeat in the previous video. So I definitely got a really great tip from one of the comments, and I'm coming back to show everyone how I use the actions. So now I'll select all those circles and I'll shift click on the outermost circle to keep my boundary around the triangle. So there we go. We've got our quick way. But now I want to show you some funky ways to experiment with the rotation process and create some really interesting shapes out of the triangles. So first, I'll go back in time and just do some undos, and I'm going to break up the triangle into just one line segment. So we start off by just getting rid of two of the sides of the triangle. And then from there, I will go ahead and select just the line segment that we want, and we'll go to the symbols palette and go down and click new symbol. And so you can just choose OK. All the other options would be more useful for Flash. And from there, we we're good to go. We can select both the line segment and the triangle, rotate those 120 degrees, and once we have our triangle set up, we can select all the line segments and the circle boundary, and we can copy that, paste it, and then start our duplication process. So I'll go over to my actions palette with everything selected, and then I'll press the play button. And go ahead and press play as many times as you want for however many triangles you want nested inside of each other. And from there, I'll go ahead and just select the center so I can get rid of some of the other concentric circles, just selecting that boundary circle. And now we can actually double click on the line segment. Any line segment will do. They're all the same symbol. So I'll double click on the line segment, and then you can move the points around if you want. So just to see what that looks like, you can see it looks like it's kind of breaking apart. So very, very, very awesome way to play with symbols and this rotating feature. So I'm just going to add a couple of points here and there, moving them around, and you can slowly start to manipulate just the line segment or create an entire path that's interconnecting, and you can have a variety of different really interesting concentric triangles that are spiraling within each other. So hopefully you had a great time watching that, and hopefully you learned a lot. Definitely like and subscribe, and tune in for some more tutorials coming up this year. Thank you.